Hi.
Welcome to the 50th episode. Come on, give me some enthusiasm. Like,
Yeah, this is the 50th episode. New fucking intro.
New intro.
New overall design. But the best part of the whole thing is that it's episode 50 and there's new music.
yes, so I made a new intro. I made a new video loop. If you're listening to the podcast, which most of our viewership does, pardon me, just lost a couple of viewers because of that. If you're listening to this episode, then you're probably not seen the video loop and the cool shit that I did. But I bet I haven't been able to resist posting it separately on Twitter and Instagram. So if you follow us on Twitter at UT2cast and Instagram Untitled-2 podcast, you'll see all that shit. Also, Ash's intro music, you will have heard that regardless.
Yeah.
It's more 8-bitty. I really like it.
I'm glad you like it.
So I wanted to do something special.
Yeah?
For the 50th podcast.
Let's do it.
To commemorate.
Are we going to tell more stories of our childhood and stuff?
Yeah, most likely. Which you tend to be the podcasts that I enjoy the most for whatever reason.
Yeah.
We're just getting old, mate. We just reminisce on the good old days.
Well, today, the day of recording is my birthday.
Yeah. You're too old. You are exactly half. Your age is half the number of the podcast that this is. There you go. That made entirely coherent sense.
Yes. Yeah. So for every year I've been alive, we've got 2 podcast episodes.
Yeah, but that only stays synced up just for today.
Just for today. Obviously, when it gets to 100, there'll be 4 episodes.
And you'll be 50. Whoa!
No. I'm going to do like 2 episodes a year for the next 25 years. So this special thing you wanted to do.
Yeah, I definitely didn't steal it from my favourite YouTubers. It is, well, they stole it from a TV show in America. Do we get it here?
Fuck knows, mate, probably.
I don't think I've ever seen it. So, typically it's called the Newlywed Game, but as we are neither newly or wed.
We have been described as an old married couple once, though.
By who? Your mum?
Probably someone in my family.
Oh, yeah.
You know what humour they've got. It's very dry and run-of-the-mill, you know?
It's more wholesome than my family's sort of like pub humour.
Yeah, your family's just reprobates.
Jesus.
You know? Episode 50,
not gonna
the
disagree.
last episode of the series, where the hosts fell out with each other.
So I'm going to explain the rules.
Am I going to be reading out the questions?
You are, since you are in charge of the laptop.
I have the screen.
So I have gone through many, many lists of Newlywed Game questions to find some that will actually work for 2 friends rather than 2
Lovers.
Not to say that we
just
aren't lovers.
You know, clarify, there is love in this friendship, though. Yeah.
Oh, pardon me. Sorry, I just ate. This was a bad idea.
You just ruined my, like, cheesy
All right,
bromance.
yeah. Oh, I'm very touched.
Thank you.
So I'm going to explain the rules.
Friendship.
Most people probably know how the Newlywed Game works.
Yes.
We're going to change a few things because it's a podcast, so I can't hold up a sign or whatever. So what we're going to have to do is you'll read the question.
Yeah.
We'll ask it about me first.
Okay.
So your job is to guess what I will say to the answer to that question, even if it's not actually the truth. But if we both say the same thing, we get a point.
Right.
So,
okay. Yeah.
There are 35 questions that I found.
Okay.
And since we'll ask the question to me and then to you, there's an opportunity for us to get 2 points per question. So that's 70 points overall. I'm going to say if we get 35, which is half, which is just one of us getting every question right, then we win. And the prize that we win is, I've settled this with the powers that be.
We'll get a quick wristy.
No, if we win, our podcast is going to get really big. Like, we're going to get so many listeners. It's going to be unbelievable.
I could deal with that. I prefer a wristy, but whatever.
What is a wristy?
A hand job.
Is it? Yeah, I figured it was just a hand job, but like maybe it was like squishing the dick between the wrists and just
like someone who's got the fingers blown off. Just give you a quick wristy. Like a
making fire, but with your wrists.
yeah, an army veteran or something. Should we kick it off then?
Because it's a podcast. So you'll ask me the question. We'll deliberate for a little while,
And then we'll give the answer.
and then we'll say 3, 2, 1, and we'll both say the answer at the same time, and then it'll be perfectly obvious that we don't know each other very well.
Yeah. And if we do get it right, it could be that you just...
If we get it right, put a mark next to the question.
fuck me, I've got to type
Up to 2 marks per question.
Up to 2 marks per question.
Okay, I think we're ready to go.
I didn't make no new game theme.
Do you know what? I hate editing the game music in anyway, and it doesn't really make sense because we never say, okay, we're going to play a game. Well, sometimes we do, but it just comes in.
Yeah.
And so it was a bad idea. I think we'll just leave it at that.
I made it originally because we were going to put the game episodes up separately, weren't we?
Yeah, we were.
Which is why I made it originally. But whatever. We don't need it. This is a new Untitled-2. We should call it Untitled 2.5. No, that's a bad idea.
Untitled 3.
All right, episode. Fucking question 1.
Go for it.
What gift that your spouse gave you came as the biggest surprise?
Forgot to rewrite that one as friend. But
yes.
Okay. Gift. So this is to me.
Yeah.
You've got to guess what I'm going to say.
What gift is it? The question is what gift I got you that was the biggest surprise for you.
Yeah. So I've got to guess. No, I've got to say the actual answer, and you've got to try and guess what I will say.
You know, I've bought you like maybe 3 gifts my entire life, and I can't remember for the life of me one of them. I don't know. Did I get you something this year?
Yeah. It's not the answer, but you got me a Mario t-shirt.
Oh yeah, I got your Mario t-shirt. Yeah, I did. I remember that. It's a good t-shirt. I like to see you in it.
It's a good t-shirt.
I like to see you out of it.
Okay, so I've got my answer.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Dragon
Borderlands
Age?
wrapped
Oh.
in Disney wrapping paper.
Borderlands. It was Dragon Age.
It was Dragon Age. You're right.
Oh.
I got Borderlands at the same time and got confused.
Was
So technically, you're right,
yeah.
but because I said the wrong thing, so we don't get a point. So that's on me.
Right. I don't know. Like
It was Dragon Age.
It
And
was
I
Dragon
played
Age.
that so many times as well.
I mean, it was the same gift. It's just you forgot what the game was.
Yeah, the thing that was a surprise about it was the fact that it was wrapped in Disney princess wrapping paper.
Yeah.
Which I actually said.
I know.
So.
I'd say we deserve that point.
All right, we get a point
because it
was
like,
the same.
It was the same
giving
gift
exchange.
Yeah. So I was gonna put 1 next to it.
Okay. All right.
Oh,
Same
in
question.
fact, now, mate. X's are our points.
Same question to you.
Oh, this one's easy.
Is it?
Yeah.
Was it that much of a surprise?
Yeah, because I wasn't expecting it.
All right. Okay.
So 3, 2, 1. My new hat.
Spider-Gwen. Oh. Your new hat. All right.
Yeah, because I had no idea that was gonna.
That's true.
I knew I didn't know it was Spider-Gwen, but I knew a gift was coming.
Yeah. All right.
And
we don't get that point. It was the same exchange though.
It was no, it wasn't. It was like
it was like a day
well,
later. But that's Amazon's fault. So.
Yeah. Because like you told me the gift. You told me Spider-Gwen was coming.
Well, I didn't tell you it was Spider-Gwen.
Well, you didn't. I didn't know it was Spider-Gwen, but you told me a gift was coming. It was a surprise when I got it because I opened it and it was Spider-Gwen. But when the day after, I was watching the match and a hat got delivered, and I was like, "Did I buy this?" And I went around all my family because it was a family barbecue celebrating our birthdays. Because we all have birthdays in July. I went around and I was like, "Did you buy this?" And they're like, "Nah." "Did you buy this?" I got to Neil and he was like, "Yeah, I bought you that." And at first I was like, "Oh, no, you didn't." And then I messaged you and you was like, "Yeah, I got you."
I went, surprise!
Yeah, I was like, "Is he trying to claim responsibility?" Anyway, question 2.
Mm-hmm.
If your friend could choose one thing of yours to get rid of, what would he choose?
Is this an item or a trait? An item. It's got to be an item.
Yeah, it says one thing of yours to get rid of.
One thing of mine that you don't like.
That I don't like. Is there anything you've got that I don't like?
I don't know.
Your attitude stinks.
This is great podcast material.
Yeah, this is really Like, I used to be really against your Pokemons.
Yeah, I don't really. I've still got my card collection, which I'm hoping grows in value at some point.
I'm pretty annoyed that you buy Amberleaf tobacco all the time.
I don't know. Shall we just guess?
Yeah, I guess we can do.
3, 2, 1. The cat bedding that you sleep under.
Yeah, cat bedding. I know. I'm just gonna go with Amberleaf tobacco. We're gonna get no points for that.
Okay. And
For me.
Something you have that I don't like.
Yeah.
This is a stupid question.
Yeah.
This is terrible.
This is like really materialistic. This question. I don't care. You can get like you could be wearing Crocs right now and I don't give a shit, mate.
I wish you had a pair of Crocs, mate. This would be so easy.
That's like your thing.
My thing. I don't have Crocs.
No, I mean like if you had Crocs, it'd be your thing. You know, I've got no right to tell you not to wear them. It's you know, it's yours. It's the thing you want to do. Should we just go for something random? First thing comes to your head.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Me joggers. My glasses.
I was going to say joggers because you're always too warm. You should wear shorts.
I don't like wearing
Why
shorts.
did I stick to... Oh, my God. Anyway, go on.
What's wrong with my glasses, you fucking cunt?
I was just looking at them. You said first thing you're looking at.
All right. What living celebrity will your friends say they admire the most?
This is easy for me.
Is it, though? You've gone through so many phases.
I know. It's not Robert Downey Jr. That was a long time ago.
Yeah. Celebrity that you really like.
I feel like this is pretty obvious.
Well, we have to narrow it down first. Like, is it an actor?
Well, yeah.
All right, I think I've got a guess.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Chris Pratt.
Yay!
That's 1 point, yeah?
No, I have no idea. I know what I would have said, but given the current climate...
What would you have said?
I'll go with it anyway. You'll get it when I tell you.
All right.
Do you have anything in mind?
My
Doesn't
favorite
bode well for me.
living celebrity. I did have one, but
Exactly.
I have loads.
Should we stick with that one?
Yeah, we might
Do
be
with the
same
consequences.
people. Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Kevin Spacey.
I used to love Kevin Spacey, but given everything that's happened recently,
Kevin Rapey.
Kevin Rapey. That's my joke.
Here's your joke.
All right, ready for question 4?
Yes, Bo.
What was the breed and name of your friend's childhood pet?
Okay. So for me,
We didn't even know each other in our childhood. We met when we were
no, but
teenagers.
I know this for you. I think, but you must know.
I've had a few childhood pets.
Oh well. Anyway, do you not have any guess for what mine could be?
A dog.
Yeah, it's a dog. But which dog? Which dog did I have the earliest?
Was
I've
it
had plenty
Scrumpy?
of dogs. No, it wasn't.
Was it not Scrumpy?
No.
The only dogs I know you've had was like you personally. Did you personally own it? Like,
Well, no, it wasn't mine. It was my family's.
I don't even know what breed. What, is it? Is Bobby right?
No,
No,
we had one before Bobby.
I have no idea then.
Oh well, 3, 2, 1.
Fucking
Bruno.
Sharpie. All right, Bruno.
Yeah.
What breed was he though? I've never seen Bruno.
My
Have I?
dad's a Yorkshire Terrier. You never saw him? Was he dead when I met you?
Yeah.
Well, I think I was with Keeley when he died, and that was a year after I met you. But I can't see why you would have ever met him because he lived at my dad's.
Yeah.
But when I was a lot younger, he did live with us when my parents were still together. So
Yeah. You've mentioned Bruno many times over the years. But I just never met the dog.
Yeah.
So I met Bobby. Bobby was a cool dog. Very chill.
Bobby was awesome.
But he was like really old by the time I met him anyway.
Yeah.
And then what was it?
And
Tari.
deaf.
Yeah, very deaf.
You had to go down the side of him and wave your hand in front of his nose to get his attention.
I've had loads of childhood pets though. I don't even know if I've told you all the stories of them.
Well, I'll say the one that I know.
I don't even know which one you know. Fucking Jesus.
Have you got one in your head?
I've got loads in my head, but
Well, just say the one that was the earliest.
All right.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
A
Pet
Rottweiler
rats.
named Merlin. A
No.
pet rat?
We had a pet rat, yeah.
That's disgusting.
It is, yeah. I don't even know why we had it. We've had...
Was
listen,
it from Bradford?
Fuck knows. We've had pet rats before, right? I think mine was called Shampoo, for fuck knows reason why.
Because you had to shampoo it when you picked it up off the street.
No, I was trying to... There was something I was really into. Winnie the Pooh, I think it was, but because I was such a...
You sure it wasn't samurai shampoo?
No, we had them when I was like a baby and I only just started talking or something.
Oh,
right?
yeah. Keep
And
your baby around rats.
I loved Winnie the Pooh. I think they were like domesticated rats. They weren't like just filthy rats we picked off the street.
Yeah, normally messing around.
And I loved Winnie the Pooh and I wanted to call it Winnie the Pooh, but I could only say Shampoo or something like that. Fucking, I don't know why. So it just ended up being called Shampoo.
Okay.
We've had chipmunks.
You've had chipmunks?
Yeah.
Were they called Chip and Dale?
No.
What?
That was...
Your mum's like the biggest Disney nerd I've ever met.
I can't remember what they were called. But yeah, we've had loads of cats over the years. We've had dogs. You know, we had a parrot at one point.
I remember when you had a really dope fish tank.
Yeah, we've go through phases. My parents like to start shit and never finish them, and I think that's where I got it from.
So, how did all these pets meet their end?
They just died.
Because your parents didn't finish it.
No, they got old and died, or whatever. They just cats had run away, they get run over, or whatever.
Nice.
Question 5: what is your friend's favourite colour? What's your favourite colour? Is it our colours our favourite colours the same colour?
It's not my favourite colour anymore because of where I work.
Alright.
It's just oversaturated.
Yeah. It's still my favourite colour.
My favourite colour is part of our branding. I really like using it.
Okay. Well, there's only a few colours in our branding, so...
So 3, 2, 1.
The weird
Pink.
purpley pink thing, yeah.
Cool.
You know mine, so might as well give a point there, but...
Blue?
Yes. But not like any blue. I don't like navy blues much.
It's like a cyan blue in it.
It's like a very like sky sort of blue. So well, not super pale sky, but like quite contrasted and
Like a desaturated cyan.
yeah, very specific blue.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't talk about favorite colours like.
We don't really talk about favourite things unless we're doing a podcast.
Yeah, I don't know. I think whenever we're together, we just chill out. We don't really talk about each other.
Yeah, we don't. We're not like, oh, how was your week? What did you do? 'Cause
Yeah.
I ain't got a fucking clue what you did this week. I don't care. All I care about is what you do when you're here.
No,
And then when you go back home, you don't exist.
Exactly same for me, mate. Every Sunday though, we have a Sunday roast, obviously, because Yorkshire, and George has got in a habit of starting to ask people what they did that day around the dinner table and stuff.
Right.
And every time he gets me, he's like, "So, Uncle Ash, what did you do?" I'm like, "Who the fuck do you work for, George?" Who wants to know? So question 6: what was the last book your friend read?
This for me.
Yeah.
Does partial read count?
You've read a word in it, right?
All right. Okay. Then I know what my answer is.
So do I.
3, 2, 1.
Ikigai.
Yep.
Did you whatever you read of it? Was it good?
Yeah, it's really good so far. I really like the way it's written, but I just not getting time to read it.
Yeah. I think you might know this for me, but I don't know if you know the name of it.
I don't.
So,
at all, so.
I'll give you. I'll give us the point if you can like maybe describe the book cover or like what happened in it or what I've told you about it.
Okay.
Since you don't know the name of it.
Right. 3,
2, 1. Sleeping Gods. I think it's Sleeping Gods or Sleeping Giants. One of the two.
Sleeping Giants. That was it.
I think the second one's called Waking Gods.
All right. Okay.
But no, yeah, well done. All right.
And the cover's like a face nebula thing.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
all like face nebula things.
Yeah.
The third one came out yesterday. The third book, I think. But whatever.
Cool.
Question 7. If you and your friend were to get a new dog, what dog would he want to get?
Why did I write it like that? You could have said if your friend wanted a dog, what would he get? I think you know this. I know this. So.
Is it a breed?
Yeah. Yeah. What kind of breed?
Well, you think I know this for you?
I know what I'm going to say for me. So I'm ready when you
I don't
are.
even know what sort of dogs you like, to be honest. We never really had that conversation.
I'm pretty sure you can guess.
You know what sort of dog, well, like... It's not a small breed, right?
No, of course not.
Yeah, I'll just guess.
3, 2, 1, Doberman.
Yeah, no point there.
You should have got that.
I don't know, like...
Scrumpy was the best dog ever.
Yeah, and she just happened to be a Doberman. I didn't know that you liked the breed specifically. I thought you just liked the dog. That's the thing for me. Like,
I would get a Doberman.
The only specific I have when it comes to dogs is that
it's not small.
It's not a small dog. I don't really have a favorite breed. As long it's more about the dog itself anyway. Like Diesel was a border collie. I never would have imagined to get a border collie before. But he was just a dope ass dog. Anyway, guess for me, I suppose.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, border collie.
Yeah. It's still raw. That the untimely passing of my best friend.
Wow,
dude, Diesel was your best friend as well.
Yeah. Diesel was everybody's best friend.
Such a fucking lovely dog.
He was awesome.
Question 8. What is the strangest gift your friend has ever bought you?
Strangest?
Strange?
Did we already have this question?
No, like...
What was the most surprise gift?
Yeah, I don't think...
Strangest gift?
We've never bought each other strange gifts, have we?
I got you something really weird once. I don't know if you'll even remember. I was thinking about it the other day, actually, because it was for your birthday. It wasn't really a gift. It's kind of more of a joke, but I guess it counts. But anyway, this is about me, so...
Yeah.
What did you buy me that was weird?
I've not bought you anything weird. That's the thing.
Yeah. I don't know.
Should we just chalk this down to a loss at this point for you?
Yeah.
Because I've not bought you weird things. All right. So we'll guess for you.
Okay.
Let's guess for me then, I suppose. 3, 2, 1. Something penis or gay related.
With a futanari joke in it.
Ah. Okay.
Do you remember that?
Yeah,
It wasn't really a futa joke. It said something on the cover like, I heard you like girls with guns, and the picture on the front was a girl with an assault rifle.
Yeah.
And then you open it up and it's just a woman with a massive dick.
Yeah. So I was right, something dick
related. Your
related.
mum found that funny, so... And yeah, it was dick related, but I mean, you cheated a bit there, but I'll give us the point.
Yeah. I didn't cheat. Like, I know our humour. Question 9. What would your friend say was the last thing the two of you argued about?
Hang on. What was it called? Oh, right, okay. Yeah, I've got it. You ready?
3, 2, 1.
Senua's sacrifice.
Yeah, okay. I was not going to go for that.
What were you...
I was going to go for the overuse of the word drongo.
That's not an argument. I just want you to stop.
It's an argument because I don't want to stop. We had an argument over Senua's sacrifice.
No. It was the most recent time I've actually got pissed off at you.
All right.
Because you were just out to wind me up. On purpose.
We've never really had an argument, though.
No, not really. Like, we're grown men, we'll just either come to a logical conclusion or just leave it.
Yeah, I'm going to say that these two are losses for us, these 2 points, because we've never argued. So, and that, like, I was only winding you up. It wasn't a massive argument. We didn't come to blows or we didn't shout at each other and storm off or anything. It was disagreement. Like, well, you got pissed off at me and I was just having a blast of a time.
We had one argument once because of my mic. When we were playing online, and I called you a bitch with sensitive ears, and then you were like, "Call me a bitch again, you little fucking." And then we had some stupid argument. And
yeah, but like
that wasn't really even an argument either. It was just pure childishness.
Yeah. I mean, I suppose it was an argument, but I was only at like 25% anger levels, and it dissolved so quick anyway. Yeah. Like it was just kind of like. It was one of those moments where you get so angry, you shout at someone, and then you both just kind of like laugh at each other, like, oh my god. Anyway, 10. What item of clothing does your friend wear that you just can't stand? This is a similar question Well, a similar answer.
What don't you like me wearing? That jock strap.
It just gets in the way. Take it off. Like I said, man, it's up to you what you wear.
I don't know. Do I wear anything really annoying? I have a vest that makes me look like an Italian dad.
I've not seen you wear it.
I wouldn't wear it around you. I'm not suicidal.
I suppose there's things you wear that I wouldn't wear myself, but I won't say I don't like you wearing it. You know, I have no opinion on that.
Yeah, I don't know. The closest we would come is shorts because I've always got my legs out.
We should just guess anyway
but...
because we'll learn shit about each other.
Yeah, all right.
So 3, 2, 1. You weird Nike shoes.
Which ones?
They're all the same shape, aren't they? Like, you know, they kind of like slope towards the toe, and then like at the back there's like this big fat lip that sticks out underneath the fucking.
2 of them are. Yeah. Which are there by the door.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of those type of shoes.
Oh well, I got the. What are they called? I got the black ones, which were only like 40 quid.
Yeah.
And they were the most comfortable shoes I'd ever put on my feet, and I was just blown away by how comfortable they were. And then I thought, oh, if I spend a bit more money, they'll be even more comfortable. So I got those custom ones from Nike ID, and they're a lot less comfortable.
Right.
So then I got some different custom ones for even more money, and they're not comfortable either. So I think next time I buy shoes, I'm just going to get the 40 quid ones.
Yeah, you see, I don't like the way the fucking sole sticks out at the back. And how, like...
Oh, if you think that is annoying, have you seen Yeezys?
Yeah.
They have this huge fucking block that just juts out of the back of the shoe. It's ridiculous.
No, and I don't like how the sole is thick at the back and, like, tapers off at the end.
Yeah.
You know what sort of shoes I like? I like the, like, sort of, like, canvas type, skater shoes, isn't it? Mm-hmm. So that's a loss for that one.
Same for you?
And the same for me. That you just can't stand. Is there something I wear that you just can't stand?
3, 2, 1. Your joggers. Yeah, it's way too warm. It's too warm in this house to be coming over in joggers.
It's, to be honest, like the waist down is not my problem. Like it's always cool. It's just it's like when your shirt starts sticking to you. You sit on the back of the leather couch, and then you peel away from it, and your shirt is soaked.
Yeah,
but it won't be long with this weather, mate. It's gonna get cold. Trust me.
I hope so. It rained yesterday. How glorious was that? We were like sticking our head out of the window. And
I know,
shit.
Right? You told me it was gonna rain on a Friday, and I was like, yes. And then I went out for a smoke, and it drizzled a bit, and it stopped. I probably said this in the last podcast. Yeah. It's ringing a bell. But then when I was here, it didn't rain all day until it got to night time, and it was torrential, like biblical rain.
And like for some reason the roads were forming up as well. I don't know what that was all about.
They were just probably rehydrating, like, oh, thank fuck.
Yeah.
Like, when was the last time it rained, mate?
I know. It was spitting a little bit the other day when I went to Aldi. So that was when England played, because we went to Aldi while the England game was on, because it would be empty. So Wednesday?
Right. So I asked my mum the exact same question. She's like, oh, 3 weeks ago. And I was like, I don't remember that. But my mum doesn't like... She probably just considers a bit of spitting to be a fucking rain.
Yeah.
And I don't. It's got to proper rain for longer than a few minutes. And it's got to proper drench things.
Yeah.
You know? So next question. What is your friend's most irritating habit? God, what habit do you have that fucking pisses me off? I don't...
Oh, it's definitely got to be something in a game.
I know
what it is.
Yeah.
3,
2, 1. Fucking looting. Locking on.
I never lock on in games because I prefer to control the camera, and it always pisses you off.
Oh yeah, no you.
But looting, yeah.
To be fair, overall, the way you play games pisses me off. We have very different styles. Playing game. I think it's just because you've got a history of playing like arcadey type games growing up. And that. And I wasn't. I played a bunch of other shit as well.
I played a lot of collect 'em ups and shit.
So in the Assassin's Creed Origins, I'm very like clinical with how I fight in it. I lock on. I'll wait for him to attack. I'll parry. I'll get in a few hits. I'll dodge and all that shit. And I'll look for openings and stuff. Whereas you play it as if it's like a button mashing fucking fighter game, and you'll just mash shit and hope something lands, which works. It must have worked. You finished the game.
Exactly. Yeah. I think what I usually do is I'm like, all right, the way they've built this combat system seems like it's going to be a lot of effort. I'm sure I could find a way around doing it properly.
Yeah.
And I just
but
smash buttons.
as far as irritating habits, especially in video games, your looting is probably the most. I won't say I hate it. It does lead to funny stories, but it is irritating in the moment.
Yeah.
Where I'm wanting your help and you're like, oh, look at this. Oh, I just got a rare weapon or something. I'm like,
I
you're
used to get cool shit on Destiny, didn't I?
All right, so my most irritating habit.
I know this.
Do
Do you know what I'm going to say?
It depends if it's something very recent.
It's very recent.
I think I know what you're going to say then.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
My
saying
overuse of
Drongo.
Drongo, yeah.
Stop saying Drongo, what the fuck?
Alright. I'll find some other Australian word to use. Oh, God.
We can't both take a drink at the same time.
Well,
That's
we
not
just
how it
did.
works. You saw me pick my glass up and went for yours.
Well, I was just thinking about how you don't want me to say Drongo. It really hurt. Right. 12. When your friend was 13 years old.
Oh, well, great.
13 years old. What do they want to be when they grow up?
I think the age is a bit specific, but you get the idea.
When
Sort of
we
that
was
range.
younger. We didn't even know each other when we were 13.
No.
Uh,
I think we met when I was 14, so you will have been 50.
I guess I'll just go with the thing that I most wanted to be like for the longest period of my life.
Okay.
Which you might know. I don't know if we ever discussed it or whatever.
Well, it's me first.
Yeah, but for you. I don't know. I'm just gonna guess something.
Okay. 3, 2,
Two,
1.
one, an
Game
artist.
designer. I used to make RPG, RPG
Right,
Maker.
yeah.
When I was about 13, I was just doing that all the time. Just
Yeah,
constantly just making little games.
And I
shit.
used to send me a bunch of RPGs you made in RPG
Mhm.
Maker. So that one's a loss. 'Cause I don't know. I just figured like you're in art field. Maybe you would.
I've never ever wanted to be just an artist.
Right, you want to be like an artist in a field.
Yeah,
somewhere,
exactly.
right.
Because I'm not pretentious, and I can't sit there. And
I did
pretend,
at one
I
point.
can't sit there and pretend that something that I've drawn has any, resonates at all with how I was
Yeah.
feeling in the moment or the political climate and shit like that. It's complete bullshit. I drew something because I wanted to draw it.
Yeah, I wanted to be an artist, and I was thinking about if I ever made it, and I made something a really nice painting, and someone asked me what I was thinking or what it represents. I'm probably just gonna be like, dude, I just wanted to paint this. Like, fuck off. Either buy it or fuck off.
Okay, so your answer is artist?
No. It was a very brief period of my life
Right, okay,
that
yeah.
I wanted to do that. No, I don't know. Like, I've got an answer. I don't know if I ever told you. It's probably
Probably
easy
not.
to guess. So just
Oh, yeah. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Musician?
Yeah, band musician.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that's just all. Your girlfriend didn't even know I played guitar.
Well, mate, you play it very sparingly.
I haven't played it in a long time.
Yeah.
But if you just lend me $2,000, I can buy a nice guitar. Okay. Who do you think is smarter or has the higher IQ?
3, 2, 1.
Me.
You.
Double points. What is your friend's most used swear word or phrase?
Drongo doesn't count.
We go through so many though.
Yeah, I've got one at the moment. It's kind of Australian as well.
Yeah, I know where it is. Like,
Alright,
I
so-
thought of it immediately. 3, 2, 1.
so-
Fuck me dead.
Fuck me dead. Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I was gonna say. Oh, fuck me dead.
So that's 1 point.
Yeah.
I have such a wide vocabulary of words I like to throw out every now and then. I'll rotate around them. Sometimes I'll say
Yeah, I can't think what it would be other than Drongo at the moment.
it's not Drongo. Just guess anything I've said.
All right, 3, 2,
2,
1.
1. Dick splash.
Dick splash.
I like saying dick splash at the moment.
Yeah. All right, 1 point.
Okay. 15. What would your friend say his greatest strength would be?
Me.
I have to just choose one. What's your greatest strength? Do I go for comedy or go for points?
You dickhead. All right, I know what I'm going to say.
You could bash a coconut open with your forehead, man.
Uh-huh.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Your sexy ass
Using
calf
creative
muscles.
software. Oh, thank you. I do have big calf muscles.
You're really proud about your calf muscles.
What? I don't know, because I've made no effort to get big calf muscles, but they're just there.
Yeah. It's probably because you're so tall and you got a big head. You just
I carry myself around all the time.
So, God, I have to pick just one of my greatest strengths.
You're such a cock end.
God, I don't know. 3, 2, 1.
Brain smarts.
I was gonna go because I'm a super loyal friend, but brain smarts. I like that. That's good.
Brain smarts. Clearly, I showed how many of those I've got.
You showed how smart your brain were.
Mm-hmm. I'm a smart fella, and I felt smart.
16. How many pairs of shoes does your friend own? Does it have to be spot on, or can I just ballpark it?
I'm trying to figure out.
I can see 3 pairs there.
Yep. Okay. 3,
2, 1, 8.
4.
8. I assumed you'd had some in there.
No. Oh, there's a pair there, but that's technically the trash. So,
Okay. So 4. No, we didn't get that right. You should get this one right.
It's either 4 or 6, so you were still wrong.
You should get
Yeah,
this
I'm definitely right. 3, 2, 1.
1. One pair of shoes.
Yeah.
That's all a man needs. They're like black with a bit of grey on them. Like, you know, they can work in formal situations. You can wear them casually.
Grey, they're red.
My shoes are black and red. When
Have you had new shoes?
I've had new shoes. I wear Etnies, and the black and grey with like a brown.
They look
sole.
just like the Airwalks I used to wear for 90% of my life.
No, they're not. They're like canvas. They're not like Airwalks. Airwalks are super thick and that, aren't they?
I used to think they were so comfortable.
Yeah, because you're walking on air.
Yeah, that would be the idea.
Excuse me. 17.
Mm-hmm.
What day of your friendship would you most like to experience again? Oh, there's so many.
The 2 come to mind, but one of them, while a good memory, was kind of unpleasant, so I think I know which one it's going to be.
I'm just gonna go for like the most wild, like not wild, but like just the fun we had. Like, so I'll just go for that.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
When
Playing.
Scrumpy tried to get a moth.
That was a really good time, but no, that's what I was gonna say. We're playing Rockets on Halo.
Yeah, that was the other one, but because we vommed so much acid from all the barbecue sauce and cheese toasties we had, it was kind of unpleasant as well. So I thought that the Scrumpy thing trumped it. But yeah, my Doberman, we were having like a sleepover because we used to do it all the time.
Still
Probably didn't call it sleepover at the time because we were so masculine dudes.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was a moth in the room and it was just flitting around the light on the ceiling, and my Doberman thought for whatever reason it could get from the floor to the ceiling and catch the moth, so it was just in the middle of the room just jumping, leaping as high as it could, and it was just hilarious because we were trying to stop her before she hurt herself, but it was also really funny, so we were just like laughing and we had no control over her because we couldn't control our own laughter. Yeah, it was hilarious.
Yeah. Brilliant dog. And she eventually got the moth in her mouth and it started fluttering
And she didn't like it.
and she didn't like how it felt.
There's also that time when you were in that gaming chair I had with the speakers in the back.
Yeah.
And she squeezed herself down the side of you. Because she just always liked to be on the left of people.
Yeah.
But you were against the radiator, so she squeezed between the radiator and the chair. The radiator was off. And then like a minute passed and then we just said this.
Yeah,
then she just shot up and left.
No, she looked like she really embarrassed. Looked around the room, looked at us two, and just died off. It was so like human.
Yeah, it was so funny. But I guess we got to do it for you now. Sorry, my phone has vibrated.
Yeah.
I know. I guess I know what to say because you said it.
Yeah. Fucking 3, 2, 1. Rockets on Halo.
And vomiting barbecue sauce.
Well, not particularly vomiting the barbecue sauce. We played more Rockets on Halo than that one time, but that time stands out the most because of how painful it was. This one is easy, I hope.
Okay.
What is your friend's favourite food?
Me.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just go with the obvious.
Yeah,
3, 2, 1
pizza.
Yeah.
All right, now for me. Different for me because I've got a massive palate. A lot of food I eat.
It's pizza, isn't it?
It's not pizza. I do love pizza, but it's not pizza.
Is it Chinese?
Yeah, it's Chinese. Let's just give you a point for that. What Chinese, man? I'm not gonna ask you.
Salt and pepper chicken.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, there we go.
I also really like satay chicken. I also like Szechuan chicken. You know,
Okay.
a lot of cool stuff. just so you're more.
In case anyone was about to ask takeaway out of the blue.
Like the whole point of this is that we're supposed to know each other, but we're not really knowing much about each other. So I'm just trying to give you more information for the next time.
Can we pause the game for a second?
Yes.
Is it okay if we address the thing on your head? Can we talk about that?
Yeah, go for it.
So, Ash has a very peculiar purple mark on his forehead, in the shape of a key, perfect shape of your typical house key. Do you want to tell?
Yeah, I'll tell the story.
Happened?
So it was the Saturday that England were playing Sweden, and we were all in my back garden because it's also the same time that we have birthdays. We've got half the people in my family were born in July, which makes you think what happens 9 months before July. That's such a romantic evening.
Yeah.
That's multi-generational. It's crazy as well because my dad was born on the 9th of July, my sister was born on the 11th, her son was born on the 12th, I was born on the 14th, and then that's pretty much it then for July, apart from the last day, 31st, where my niece was born.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Danny's brother Luke was born in July as well, I think. So, so there's a lot of people in July. So yeah, anyway, England match was on. We're all having barbecue to celebrate the birthday. We're all sat outside watching the match, and then it ends. No, it's a fun story, right? I've got to set it up. It ends, right? And my sister lives over the road from where I live, and so she invited me back to her house to smoke and drink, just to top the night off. So I was like, yeah, let's do it. My parents went to bed, so I took the house key, and I had nowhere to stash it because I had all my tobacco and smoke rolling stuff in my pocket and my left pocket, and my phone was in the right pocket, and I was sat on the couch and I was squished up against my right pocket, so I didn't want to wriggle around, put my key in there. But I had my hat on backwards, and I was like, I'm so fucking smart, I'm gonna shove it in the strap on my head of my hat on my head, and the key was just pressed against my forehead for the better part of fucking 3 hours or something while I was getting all manners of shit-faced and just out of my head. And then I went home, got up in the morning, my head was really sore and itchy, and I went to look in the mirror, and there's just a big fucking raised key shape in my forehead.
Yep. And it's still there. When was
still
that?
There. It was a week ago today. Yeah. I don't know if I'm allergic or just because it was so fucking warm that day and it was pressed on my head, but whatever. I have a Harry Potter scar apart from it's not a lightning bolt, it's a key.
Yep. All right, well, back to the game. I just wanted to talk about that.
Question 19. If your friend had a day off alone and could do anything they wanted, what would it be? I know exactly what this is going to be.
3, 2, 1.
Play video games
for both of us. So
yep,
just
double points.
Double points.
Question 20. If your friend could be married to a movie star, who would they choose? I know this.
For me?
For you. We spoke about it very recently.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Married, though?
Well, I know you would never get married personally.
No, it's not that. It's just... Marriage is a big commitment.
We know you're a committed.
I'm not sure those are the reasons I'm interested.
It doesn't matter. I'm just going to say it because it's the only thing I know.
All right. Well, 3, 2, 1.
Cat motherfucking Dennings.
And I don't know if that is the answer, but the aim of the game is to say the same thing, and we did that, so...
But I just don't see you getting married to anyone.
No.
So I replaced married with, bang.
Right, okay.
God, do you even... There's a thing, right? Our friendship, we don't really talk about each other. I don't know much about you, and that's exactly how I like it. And we don't do the typical bloke thing where we sit around talking about ladies and...
Yeah, I'd fuck her.
Like females. Every now and then we'll see something and be like, oh, bro, look at that. And you're like, oh, yeah. Probably not as comically as that, but
Yeah.
So, I don't know if I've ever told you about, if we've ever really mentioned any celebrities that I'd like to marry or bang.
One comes to mind that is perhaps probably not the answer, but has been brought up multiple times throughout the years, throughout the 10 years that I've had to put with you.
10 years?
Yeah.
Jesus. I don't even know.
I don't know who she is, but I'll say what she's from, and that should do it.
I'm trying to think of one, but I have no guess.
Okay.
Fuck it, I'll just pick the first female that comes to mind. 3, 2, 1.
The
Jennifer
blonde
Lawrence.
girl from Battlestar Galactica.
The blonde girl from Battlestar. Oh, Trisha Helfer.
Yeah, there you go.
Damn. Ah, man.
Would you have said that if you'd have thought of it?
No, I'm not the
No.
type of guy who's got like just
one.
one.
Jennifer Lawrence, I know is your main waifu, but
That's words.
I didn't think you would say that for whatever reason.
I
And you did, so I probably should have just.
To be honest, right, there isn't like just one fucking female that I'd be like, yeah, that's the number one hottest woman in the world. I'll always pick her.
Mm-hmm.
I have moods and different phases in my life, so probably would have been Trisha Helfer when I was like 13 watching Battlestar Galactica. But I don't know.
That wasn't a question. So.
That was not the question.
Nil point.
What is your friend's greatest phobia? We know this for each other.
We do. So,
So
3,
we'll
2,
just say them together, right? So we'll start with you first,
Wait.
and then
Wait. Are we going to? We're both going to say mine, and then we're both going to say yours.
immediately after, because there's no point
Okay,
doing
yeah,
3, 2, 1,
okay.
because it would have taken
All
more
right,
time,
yes,
but it's
okay.
defeat the purpose because we're doing this now. So 3, 2, 1.
You did it anyway. Chewing gum.
Chewing gum
And trypophobia.
holes. Trypophobia, yeah.
Holes.
Uniform holes.
Uniform collections of holes. Clusters of holes, which makes it sound lovely.
Do you remember the name of your friend's grandparents?
I thought I started writing that and I was like, this is a stupid question. Yeah, I removed it, but I guess I left it in.
I don't know your friend. Your my friend's grandparents.
I
assume you've got a granddad
actually
called
don't-
Patrick.
No, I actually don't. Well, actually, my middle name is what my first name would have been.
Right.
Because it's if I was a girl, but it's like the female version. But because that was my mum's name. I don't know my mum's dad's name, which is great. I don't know my dad's dad. I've never seen him in my
Right.
life. I don't know if my dad does. And I know my dad's grandma. So yeah. Let's pick.
What's a really Scottish name? Merida.
No, pick one grandparent. If you can name one grandparent's name, then we're good. Okay.
Why are you saying grandparent?
Because I don't know. That's the thing I do. I mispronounce things on purpose.
Clever.
Yeah.
So one grandparent.
That you know the name of.
I don't know what your grandparents' name
I
is,
know
so
one.
I'm going to give
know-
this a loss for me.
I know one of yours.
Okay. Go on then, say it.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Helen.
Helen.
Yeah.
Do you know what?
What?
That is my grandmother's name as well.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
I thought you had...
And my mum's grandmother, my mum's mother.
Because there's a weird thing
Is
that happens with us
called
where
Patricia.
you've got a sister called Helen, I've got a sister called Helen.
Yeah.
You've got an Auntie Tina.
I've got
an Auntie Tina.
Yeah.
Uh,
You have an Auntie Debbie. My mum's called
Debbie, yeah.
Debbie.
But I didn't know you had a grandma called Helen as well.
There's more. Yeah, I knew that.
Obviously,
Like,
you knew that
well,
because it's your grandmother.
I'm pretty sure I've mentioned it before, but you will have forgotten it.
Probably.
I'm pretty sure there's others. We both have cousin Sarahs.
Yeah. So that was 1 point on that one, yeah?
Yeah.
A meteor is headed for your house. You saved your family, pets, and the family photos. You have time to save one more item. What will you save? This should be pretty obvious for both of us, I think. Yeah, 3, 2, 1. Should we answer for both of us?
Yeah.
So 3, 2, 1. PlayStation.
PS4.
Yeah. I mean, we can always rebuild a PC. And we can always re-download apps and all that shit. But save files and shit like that.
In the PS Plus cloud, so.
Well, I'm getting really close to filling my PS Plus cloud with the 10 gig they gave us.
I thought it was 5 gig
Oh,
per console.
I think
It's 5
10
gig for PS3, 5 gig for... No, 4 gig for PS3, 1 gig for Vita, something like that.
I don't
and
know.
then 5 gig for PS4.
But I'm pretty sure I'm close to filling that up. So I only use it to transfer saves from my
That is
PS4
crazy.
now.
I might start purging saves from it when I've played a game.
How are we gonna do that? But then there's games I don't want to go back to and play again, and I'd like a filled up, a completed save.
That's
and
what
all
I keep the platinum locker for.
Anyway,
If
your friend won the lottery, what's the first thing they would buy?
I know this for you.
Do I know this for you? I know you really like this stuff, but I don't know what specific thing out of the stuff you'd buy. So I'm gonna go vague on this one.
Okay, what would I get? Okay, let's just go 3, 2, 1.
Something technology based.
Yeah, it was going to be a TV with what's that thing my TV can't do that the
HDR.
Yeah,
High dynamic range.
HDR. I want HDR because I've got PS4 Pro.
Yeah. I knew it'd be something technology based.
Yeah, I guess that's a point. A bit cheating, but whatever.
I still knew.
All right, I know for you.
All
so
right,
should we
3,
just
2, 1,
a guitar. A waste of money that you'll never touch.
It wouldn't be a waste of money.
It would be a waste of money.
No, it wouldn't.
You wouldn't touch it.
No, because if I won the lottery, I'd have a shit ton of money. I'd be able to buy
fair enough.
a fantastic guitar.
What's your excuse now?
I bought a really nice guitar, but it was only £300 and something pound, which is a low end guitar, and they obviously rushed it in the factory.
And
it
broken.
came. The fucking locking nut was cut too deep, so I've got dead notes all on the first fret.
You've got dead nuts.
Dead notes.
Oh, that's less funny. Why have you contacted him and said, "Hey, you sent me a broken guitar. I spent £300 on this. Can I have a new one?"
Nah, I didn't really give a shit. I was like, I'll fix it.
Waste of money.
It's not wasting money. I was like, I'm gonna fix it. Right?
Have you fixed it?
I can't be bothered to fix it.
Exactly. It's a waste of money.
It's not a waste because I will get around to it.
Can we go back to the question about arguments, please?
This is my friend saying something stupid and I'm correcting him.
Yeah, that's probably why we don't argue. Your attitude.
My attitude's brilliant. You honestly can't say you'd want it any other way, right? Anyway, what is your favourite fast food restaurant?
Mine. I know this one.
I know where it used to be, but they got really awful.
Who?
KFC got really awful, didn't they?
That's never been my favourite.
Yeah, I thought it was. I know where it
KFC's
is. Are you ready?
greasy and
Are you
great.
ready?
Yeah,
3, 2, 1, Burger King.
Yeah, boy.
Pappy. I think I've got one, but I'm trying to remember the last one I went to. You know, I'm famous for not liking McDonald's. You know.
Yeah. I think I know what this might be. Unless it's some American chain, then you're just a knob.
No.
Well, let's do it.
Does it have to be like one of the big brands, like McDonald's, Burger King, and all that shit?
Well, if it's fucking Cafe Spice around the corner, then that's cheating. You can't do that. It's a big chain or franchise.
So I've never. First off, right, I've never been at Burger King, so you can definitely rule that out.
You've never been to Burger King?
I've never been to Burger King.
You don't know the beauty of Burger King bacon.
I don't know the beauty of Burger King bacon.
That's sad. The chips are a lot better than McDonald's fries as well.
I bet they are. Fuck it, let's go for one.
3, 2, 1,
KFC.
Subway.
Nah, I don't like Subway. I like to make my own sandwiches.
Oh, I thought you did because my dad took you to your first Subway.
No, yeah, he did take me on first Subway. It was a good experience and all that. But if I had to compare that to a sandwich I'd made myself when I know exactly what I want on it and how I want it and all that shit and exact quantities and shit, it doesn't compare.
When you were on that health and safety course thing that they made you go on, and you ended up being there at the same time as my dad.
Yeah.
Did my dad take you out for lunch?
No.
Oh no, he should have said something. I would have taken him out for lunch.
Right.
Oh, it was James that you went and hung out with, wasn't it? Well, that wasn't the same thing. Was that the same thing?
No. I was working at Victoria Hall then, and so when the health and safety thing ended, I just went home.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Saw you.
We didn't get that one right, did we? No.
Did we?
No, I said KFC and you said
We
Subway.
got mine right.
No, yeah, we got yours right,
Okay.
not mine. 26. If your friend could change jobs and do anything, what would it be?
For me,
I just want to be getting money in my bank for no known reason and playing video games. But we have to pick a job.
I know what mine would be.
Are we doing it right now?
No. Me moving the mic was not a sly hint that it would be this.
What would you...
I've said it a million times what the perfect job is.
I'm just going to go with what... We're just a guess. You ready?
Yeah, 3,
2, 1. Like
game
a
designer.
Game designer. I'm going to say like a game streamer or YouTuber or something like that. 'Cause you get to play games every day. And
Yeah, but because it's because I used to try and do that for like a couple of years.
Yeah.
And you just end up playing games you don't want to play just because they're popular at the moment, and you just lose. Like, I think I'm too passionate about gaming to do that now.
Well, I wasn't thinking about like that. I was thinking if like if you could be a game streamer or YouTuber without all that hassle and like stuff like that, I'm sure you'd do that, right?
Yeah.
But whatever. That was a.
But
loss.
like as said, probably something creative that contributes to a game being made.
I was thinking like one day it's going to happen where I'm going to have to get a new job.
Yeah.
I'd like to do like all the things I want to do are all creative things.
Yeah. No.
I don't want to like just be a fucking desk jockey or like just punching numbers into a computer all day.
Yeah, I couldn't do it either. Pardon me.
Yeah, I suppose go for me. 3, 2, 1. Composer.
Oh, composer
For
a game,
for a game studio, or a TV or anything like that.
Yeah, that's nice.
Well, you didn't finish what you were going to say. You said game.
I was just going to say game designer as well. Just
it's part of the design process.
Yeah, it is, but I'm not going to give us a point for that.
No, yeah, I'd like to get paid to make music. I think I'd be more like motivated to write stuff then. And obviously, I'd have a lot of money so I could buy all sorts of like instruments and recording equipment and VSTs, and I'd make some fucking beautiful orchestral shit. I'll go down as one of the greats, better than Beethoven, shit like that. Anyway, if you had 2 weeks and enough money, where would you go? I know where we'd go. I don't know if you think that's where we should go.
Yeah.
But I know where, and it's going to be the same for both of us.
2 weeks is a lot of time.
I know, right? Anyway, 3, 2, 1,
3, 2, 1,
Amsterdam. That's for both of us. I guarantee. 1 week for you, 1 week for me. I'd go see the sights, smoke them in,
Talking the sights.
Talking the sights. 28. What's your friend's shoe size? I think I know yours.
Do I know yours? I can throw a guess in the dark.
I don't know yours specifically, so I'm gonna ballpark it.
Mm-hmm.
You should probably do the same for me.
All right, okay.
So you first. 3, 2, 1, 12, 13, 12.
Yeah.
All right, for me. 3, 2, 1,
9.
11. 9.
9.
Why would you
Why
think
am I shocked
9?
at my answer? I thought you had way smaller feet than me.
No, I've got size 11s, mate.
Size 11s.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever knew.
It depends on the brand, but like 11s most commonly. Sometimes it's like a 10.5.
Yeah.
I can't fit into a 10. I don't think.
Do you know how have you been writing the score down? Have you just put a 2?
No. 2. X's are points. O's are not points. I probably could have just put X's.
So if we got a question right, if you got a question right about me, you would have put the X there first.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So by the end of this, we'll be able to see who's the better friend as well.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Maybe we shouldn't do this anymore. Go on. We got one right there, didn't we? Yeah.
Yeah. Size 9 though. Do you know what's
I
weird?
I thought you had like average size feet.
No, my feet are like 7.
They look pretty small next to mine.
They're not.
I have really long toes, mate. I think our toes start at the same place, but mine are like twice the length.
Yeah, my feet are a size 11. Yours are a size 12. Like, you got like an inch on me.
Yeah.
Do you know my feet look small? I have wide feet.
You do.
I don't know why.
Because you're a duck.
I think it's my mum.
Your mum's a duck.
Dude, if the earth suddenly got swallowed up by water, I'd be able to paddle longer and better than you. Next fucking question, 29.
Okay.
What is one place in the world your friend would most like to visit? I'm just gonna guess. We went through this in the last podcast,
Yeah,
which is
we
pretty
did,
cool.
but at the moment, I've got an answer, which came up yesterday. So
Yeah, I don't know. I'll just go for the one where I know you want to go, but I'd also like to go, so I'm just gonna go for that.
okay,
3, 2, 1, Tokyo. Iceland.
Yeah, I want to go Iceland.
Oh,
We said that in the last podcast.
I'd like to go to Tokyo with you.
Yeah,
That'd be pretty
Tokyo
cool.
would be dope.
I can't use Amsterdam because we already said that. That's
yeah. I feel like Amsterdam is more like a weekend thing. We should have changed our answer for this 2 weeks one, because we would get more out of 2 weeks in Tokyo than we would in Amsterdam.
I'm pretty sure we'd get a lot out of 2 weeks in
To
Amsterdam.
be perfectly honest, if we actually had 2 weeks off, we would probably just spend it at home
Yeah.
playing games.
So let's answer this for me then, I suppose. 3, 2, 1, Tokyo.
That's kind of
Yeah.
cheating, because it doesn't mean I actually knew anything about it.
Well, you did. You knew that I wanted to go to Tokyo because I just told you.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
That's true.
What superpower would your
registered that shit
friend
to
most like to have?
Superpower would my friend most like to have? What would I most like to have?
Yeah, what would you like to have?
See, I'm very lazy, and there's a lot of superpowers that would help me out.
Yeah. Brilliant podcast.
Yeah, no,
Topic.
I think I know what my answer is going to be.
All right, so 3, 2, 1. Hyper
Immortality.
intelligence. Ah.
Because I think when I reach the end of my life, I think my biggest concern is going to be how much
You're
technology I'm
gonna
going to miss out on.
All right, for me, 3, 2, 1. Also
Hyper-intelligence.
immortality.
Oh, well, there you go. Great. I think we should get points just for doing the same shit. I'm kidding, don't give us
Oh,
points.
okay, I was going to do that as well. If they could be an animal, what would your friend be? An animal? I ain't no furry.
Did I write that?
Yeah.
Did I do that?
Fuck it. Are you
Animal.
ready?
What animal?
What's your spirit animal?
Oh, I know what
That-
my answer would be. This is obvious.
3, 2, 1. Bear.
Yeah.
I was going to go bear or like deer, stag thing.
No, I used that for branding once, but I don't actually resonate with a deer in any way.
You know my spirit animal, don't you?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Wolf.
Can we
Wolves
not
are awesome.
just make sure nobody takes us seriously and
We
say
don't
that we have
actually
spirit
think
animals?
there are spirit animals, but I like wolves. I think wolves, man. I'm not a massive animal person. Like people are like, oh, you like animals? I'm like, I mean, they're there, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as liking animals go, I do like wolves. Like that's what I like.
Yeah.
Animals.
I think bears are just... How can something be so intimidating, powerful, and cute as fuck all at once? Diesel looked like a bear.
He did. 32. What is your friend's favorite movie genre? God, do we even have favorite movie
I
genres
do.
anymore?
I've said it multiple times on podcasts, but I don't know if it would have ever registered. It's like just not one of those things.
I do know you like a certain type of movie a lot. Fuck it, I'm gonna guess.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Superhero.
Psychological thriller.
Psychological thriller. I prefer to read psychological thrillers,
Mm,
but whatever.
I don't know. It may even go a bit more specific in that it could be sci-fi psychological thriller. Taking a theoretical, like Black Mirror, taking a
Yeah.
theoretical situation, putting people in that, and then seeing what happens.
I don't even know if I've got a favourite genre of movie, mate. So it's gonna be really tough for both of us.
Let's just throw caution to the wind.
Yeah, I don't know, because I can get really vague, but I can get really vague or really.
I'm gonna go as vague as possible, just for your information.
Or I can get really like specific.
Let's do it.
All right,
3, 2, 1.
Like
Sci-fi?
dark thriller type stuff, like really,
Yeah.
you know,
Pretty much the same thing I said. Not very original. I mean,
not like psychological.
am I the only one with the
horrors,
personality in this relationship?
but, like-
what the fuck?
Like people, they would have watched that Siberian film, whatever it's called.
Siberian film.
Yeah,
Siberian
yeah.
film? Is that what it's called?
I don't know, but it's like it's notorious for being really dark.
Yeah.
Like people would have watched that and either been grossed out by it or just found something really interesting about it, like, you know,
Sexually.
not sexually, but like it would have been like, oh my god, like it would. I don't know how to explain it. It's not like a
Serbian.
It's not Serbian.
Not Siberian.
It's not like a good movie or a bad movie. It's just like a movie, and you're like, I'm glad I've seen it. I know, you know, like I'm glad I witnessed all that shit, and that's just like that sort of stuff. You know, like shocking sort of.
Yeah.
What's it called? Is it Cannibal Apocalypse, something like that? Cannibal Holocaust.
What?
You never seen Cannibal Holocaust?
What is that?
Dude, it's a movie from like the 60s or something like that. The director got arrested because it was such a graphic film and that they actually thought he'd murdered people and ate people on the film. And I think they butchered live animals and stuff on, you know, for the film and all that. And I think there was that whole animal cruelty thing there. The movie got banned all over the place. And yeah, like there's a whole thing about it. I think the story is these reporters went into this jungle where a very primitive human tribe lived, and I think they were cannibals or something like that.
Mm-hmm. And
they just terrorized them for, you know, to get more drama out of the footage and all that. And you know, I think they all got killed and eaten as like a punishment for terrorizing the tribe. The tribe just basically turned on them. And the whole movie's about them. I think they found the footage and they're reviewing it all and stuff like that.
Okay.
And then the footage reveals that they were terrorizing them and they were doing it all. It was all staged basically. They were just forcing these people to get angry. And like at one point, a hut burns down, and then you find out that the film crew burnt the hut down and threw a bunch of them in there just so they could get a shot. Whoa. And stuff like that. And the really ironic thing is, during the filming process, they were doing similar sort of like really immoral sort of shit to get a good shot and all that,
right.
Like butchering live animals and stuff. But yeah, it's a really really shocking movie. But that was a loss, wasn't it? For both of us.
Yeah.
Movie genres. But yeah, that sort of stuff. I also really like, really just like instant classic sort of stuff, like Barbarella, mate. What a fucking movie Barbarella is. But you've never seen it.
No, I have heard of it.
It's from an old French comic, Barbarella, I think.
Oh yeah, no, I remember what it is now. I haven't seen it, but I know.
It's so good. It's shit because it's from the 60s.
yeah.
But it's so good.
Like cheesy and shit.
Yeah, and like people walking around with like a fucking deconstructed Dyson Hoover strapped to the body.
Yeah.
All right. So next question: has your friend ever won anything? What?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever won anything?
Yeah, once.
You won my friendship.
That wasn't a competition.
Did I know you when you won this thing?
Yeah, I was in college.
You won something in college?
Won it on Facebook. You're not gonna know the answer to this, but
all right. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Genital
Lego
herpes.
mini kit. Genital herpes.
A Lego mini kit.
Yeah, it was for like a little spaceship.
I've never won anything in my life, by the way, so this is a loss.
Well, I could have said nothing.
No, that's not. Could have got points.
Well, go
on. That was 2 questions there, by the way. So that what was that? Could have been like double points.
What do you mean?
Got it right, because it was like, has your friend ever won anything? What?
Oh.
Question. But whatever. I once thought I won something, but it turns out I did not. I was a really young kid, and Walkers were doing a promotion where you could buy a walking tracker thing. You know, like a pedometer.
A pedometer, yeah.
You put it on your pants. You know,
Pedometer.
A pedometer. You put a pedometer on your waistband. Walk around, it tells you how many
Pedos
footsteps.
there are.
How many footsteps you where you weren't molested, basically. And I was like, oh, I really want to win that. So I did. I was really young. I don't know how I managed to do it, but I managed to write out all the, like, I entered into the like contest thing. I thought it was. Turns out I wasn't entering into a contest. It was free for everyone. I was just getting a free pedometer, and I got it, and I was like, I've won. Didn't realize until a few years later. I was looking at it. I was tied in my bedroom, and I found it. And I was like, that won a competition. What Netflix original show is your friend's favourite? I don't know if you'll know this for me, but I do have a favourite, so there's points to be won.
I should hope you know this for me.
I've
I've talked about it on the podcast.
I think I know. 3, 2,
2,
1.
1.
Jessica
Jessica
Jones.
1 point.
Now, do you know mine?
Do I know yours?
I'm pretty sure I've said I'm stoked for the next season a bunch of times.
The next season of what?
Well, that's what you got to find out.
It's not House of Cards.
No, I've never seen that. I was going to watch it, but this whole thing happened.
Oh
It's
my
like-
god.
All right, this is a clue, but it's the biggest Netflix original show of all time. Everyone watches it. Everyone likes it.
Stranger Things?
Yes,
I
I really like Stranger Things.
don't think I earned us that point there.
Yeah, you did. You guessed it.
Okay. It's not the point of the game, but okay.
Yeah, you said it was earlier.
No, the point of the game is to already know this shit.
Oh,
But we don't.
Oh, that makes sense because I could have just told you all these answers myself.
Yeah, exactly.
What is your friend's most repeated phrase? Do you find it annoying?
3. Oh wait, no, it's me. It's me.
Do you have a repeated phrase?
Other than
That's the-
fuck me,
That's the
dick.
thing about us. We're so autistic. We'll just go through. Nothing will be happening. No one will be talking. We'll be all doing our own shit, and one of us will just scream a meme or like a phrase at the top of our lungs, and the other one will repeat it immediately afterwards, and it'll be like a thing back and forth for about 5 minutes, and then we'll never do it ever again.
Yeah.
But I'm just gonna go with your latest one. Fuck me dead. You've said that a lot. It's not annoying for me, but you do say it a lot. It was a,
Did it have to be an annoying one, or was it just asking if it's annoying?
just no. Is it a most repeated phrase, and do you find it annoying?
Okay, that is probably my most repeated phrase,
Yeah.
all things considered. So, yep. For you, we know this already. It's Drongo. You need to
Drongo, yeah.
fucking stop saying Drongo.
No, because then I'll be a jabroni. Then I don't want to be a jabroni.
What's a jabroni?
I think it's a hockey insult.
What? Do Australians even play hockey?
No, I'm going American now or Canadian.
Oh my god. Okay.
That's it.
That's
it.
all of them.
That's all of them.
Do we win?
I don't know. We've got to tally it up.
Oh my
and
God.
we're an hour and 12 minutes. So,
Okay.
all right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37,
We did it.
38, 39, 40, 41.
We're actually decent friends.
Yeah, I'm not going to go over
Completely cheated.
who got which questions right, but I think
I'm pretty sure it was you.
I don't know. It could be pretty even. We'll review that later. I'm pretty sure it's you.
Okay.
You probably got the most questions right about me.
Okay.
There's a lot of O's on the left than there is X's. So yeah, newlywed game thing. We know each other. Of course we do.
10 years.
10 years. Fucking hell.
And I still don't know what his favourite flavour of ice cream is. He don't even like ice cream.
I don't really like ice cream. I don't like cake. You know I'm not a sweet tooth motherfucker anyway, right?
Don't tell him we got him a birthday cake.
I know it's not. I know you got me birthday cake.
She asked me what kind of cake he would prefer. I said he doesn't like sweet things. He would prefer coffee cake because it's slightly bitter and it's nutty.
Yeah.
See, I am a good friend.
You are.
Fuck the newlywed game.
Dude, right? This game wasn't to prove that we're good friends. We already know we're good friends. We're the best friends. We are the best friends.
That's what we should call the podcast, The Best Friends.
Yeah.
That would have been gay as fuck.
That would have been the fucking gayest.
The
And I once
gayest podcast.
I once listened to a podcast about hip hop, and the subject was this guy was making his own hip hop event, and it was all, I forgot what it was called, but it was for gay hip hop fans to go and mingle and listen to hip hop and stuff like that.
Okay.
And
Where was that? Let me just...
you know, there's a guy. What's his name? He's a comedian. He's called like Josh Ranala. I don't know. It's a very Indian sort of name, I think.
Radikowski.
Is it Josh? No, it's Ramesh Ranganathan.
Is it Josh?
I must be thinking of. There's a different one that I know. But anyway. Ramesh is what I meant to say.
Oh, they're so close.
Ramesh Ranganathan. Do you know who he is?
Ramesh Ranganathan, yeah.
You do know Ramesh Ranganathan.
I do.
He has a hip-hop podcast. And I was listening to one episode of it, and it just happened to be a very gay episode.
Mm-hmm.
Which I have no problems with. You said something about being gay, and I just remembered that, so... Well, the point is, we should wrap this up.
Yeah, we should definitely wrap this up.
So, plug our shit.
Thank you for listening. We hope you enjoyed it. Follow us on Twitter, at UT2cast. Follow us on Instagram, Untitled-2 podcast. You will see plenty of highlights. With the 50th episode coming out today, you'll see, lots of new content showing off the new branding, because I'm very proud of the fucking 2 months worth of work I've put into it. It's ridiculous.
I made the song in like 2 hours.
Yeah, pretty much. That's the dynamic we have going. I put all the effort in, and Ash will sometimes just treat me with a little bit of effort.
That's not that's not an example of dynamic. That's an example of our different skill levels. You can work on something for 2 months. I'll do it in like 2 hours.
Fair. At least I didn't just
anyway,
run our branding through a filter like you did.
I didn't run it through a filter.
I'm kidding.
There's so much.
I know you actually paid money and shit.
I can like go
for somebody else to do it for us.
No, all right. No, I tweaked. We can talk for the next 3 hours about what I did to write the song if you want, mate.
No,
I can go into all the musical theory.
We can leave. It's good. We're
good.
Done. All right. Bye.
Did you plug all our shit before?
Hey, yeah, I did.
Right. Cool. Size knife.